Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jason Bennett. We're coming to you from GMHBA Stadium in Geelong. You're joining us for an exhibition match between Geelong and Port Adelaide. Pre-season matches are great opportunities to try out new tactics and set plays, but they're also vital for building chemistry and momentum into the season proper. Here come the teams. Alongside Kelly Underwood. Hello, Cal. What are you looking forward to today?
Thanks, Jason. No one would know who's going to win this match. This is a tough one to tip. I've landed with the home team, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it goes the other way. It should be a beauty.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Kelly. A real buzz around the stadium as the captains meet for the toss. There were some interesting things said during the week, but the time for talk is over. Fuller wins the first tap. Dowrick. She's besieged. Gets her hands on it early. Good for the confidence. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. That's an impressive mark. Doesn't often waste it. Dowrick heads long towards goal. She's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
Well, that was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Emerson to bring it in. Stewart couldn't mark, so she brings it to ground. Ewings, desperate defence.
And she's done for holding the ball.
Gives it everything. Darby fumbled it like a cake of soap. Terrific tackle. The umpire will have it. Punched clear. Dowrick under pressure. That's a bit of a waste. Met solidly. They've bottled it up. Rucks go at it. Dowrick is a real pocket rocket. McDonald, one step ahead. It's a desperate tackle. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The umpire gives her the benefit of the doubt. Fuller showing her skills. Morrison fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. She's so good in close. Scott.
Taking no chances there.
Kerrick goes short with the kick in. Shear gets to it first. She hasn't kicked it very well. It's there.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
One to a behind. Fuller slaps it out. McDonald. The midfield battle so important. Gets her kick despite the heat. Parry has a vice-like grip. What she got on offer? It's amounted to nothing. To no one in particular. Levicki. Kicks inside the forward 50. That's a strong mark. Searching kick. Bogue is hard to beat one-on-one. They've got them on the overlap. Halfpenny can just about walk this in.
She's got it right where you want it. No excuse not to finish the job.
That is going very close.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you need to take.
Back into play. Cuthbertson fumbles it. Rankin. She ran into a brick wall. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Levicki palmed it down beautifully. No easy exit. They've put themselves under pressure. Got the handball away. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Attracted a crowd. The umpire circles and calls for the football. Can they create a shot at goal from this stoppage? Levicki with a deft tap. Morrison lays it off. Got to get it out of there. Now it's someone else's problem. McDonald. That could prove costly. It's a hot footy.
She bit off more than she could chew.
Dishes it off. They've worked it well. Dangerous place to turn it over. Cuthbertson doing the grunt work. Mules. Gives the handball away. Tahoe feeds it out. Bogue. She's under close attention. I don't think she meant to smother it. The Cats have won it back. This spells trouble. Great vision there. Woodland. The power. Will be in front if she's accurate. She is.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go through.
Both teams on the board now. Fuller got her palm to it. Levicki, clever handball. Kerrick in the centre square, on centre wing. Shear, desperate to win it back. Oh, good tackle. Quarter time here, a great contest so far and lots to look forward to. Daniel Harford is down on the boundary. Harf, what have you got for us?
The Cats won plenty of the ball in that first quarter. In fact, they're leading the clearance count, but they undid some of their good work with sloppy disposal. If they can combine both elements, they'll be very confident they can win this game.
Thanks for those observations, Harf, as we get back underway. Great ruck work. This is a hotly contested footy. She's been dispossessed.
Tries to take them on and loses.
Delivers a long ball. Rankin is there in defence. She just keeps racking up disposals. That is very charitable. Clever kick. Woodland drops into the hole and marks.
Already got one today.
Close to the behind post. Disappointing effort.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
McDonald brings it back in. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Sermon. She loves to run and carry. They cannot keep her quiet. Parry had it and lost it. You can never question her commitment. To give them the lead, she's done it.
So often she provides great energy for them up front, and she's done it again.
The Cats with the first of the second turn. Levicki palmed it down beautifully. Morrison on the spot to lay the tackle.
The lift doors closed on her and she's gone.
They've given it up. Can she hit a target? Kerrick wins it back. Great mark. Keeps it low. Spooner. They'll be sore in the morning. Maloney. Some people can't kick that far. Foley. Keen to get this ball forward. Leaves it behind. McDonald. Gathers. Handballs it to nobody. Not good footy there. Hyde runs in and bangs it home.
It's a gift, really, and she has taken full advantage.
The Power in front, middle stages, second quarter. Christensen with the tap. McDonald. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Levicki. She's set upon. Ewings. Mules. Goes back with the handball. Foley. Scott is in the right spot at the right time. That's good, aggressive football. Fuller. This would put them in front, but she's made a meal of it. She may well rue that later.
It seemed like the defenders got a little bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Foley goes short with the kick in. Fuller might go for a run. Scott. She's got it.
If you turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
Neither side able to string goals together. Christensen has had her measure today. McDonald read it well, met solidly, and will do it all again. Punched clear. Here's a chance to get it forward. Closed her down. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Levicki wins the hit out. McDonald. She's drawn a crowd. Sermon. Crunching tackle. Mules. She's wrapped up. She'll be annoyed by that. Navigated the traffic. She's run into trouble. Morrison. She will work all day. Plummer. Hyde. Reads the play so well. The Power are good with their hands. Mules. This is promising. She'll be sore tomorrow. Sermon gets in the way. Turned over. Farms it out. She'd like that one again. Cops some unwanted attention. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Christensen in the centre square. She's caught. The Cats can build something here. Bad error there. Takes a bounce. Can she give them the lead? No, she can't.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Can she find a teammate? Hyde is the target and she marks.
The Power with a late chance.
Goes for home. She doesn't miss many, and that's no exception.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in her hands.
And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. It's time for some observations from Daniel Harford.
Not a lot on the highlights reel so far. It's been dour, but some of the tackling and other defensive acts have been great to see. The defensive side of the game has come a long way, even in the past 10 years. Every player on the field has to think defensively now, or they just won't play.
Couldn't agree more, Harf. Thanks for that. Levicki palmed it down beautifully. Ewings wins the tough ball. That was almost handed to her. Shear into the action again already. Emerson leading from the front. McDonald goes for goal, flirts with the post. Kerrick to bring it back in. Can they catch them out on the turnover? It's a desperate tackle. That foray forward amounts to nothing. O'Day, the power, under great pressure. She is everywhere at the moment. Good thinking and good execution too. I've liked her game today. Quality delivery by foot. Goes laterally. Foley. She doesn't waste many. Dunn on a lead. Keen to get the ball moving. Picking their way through. No one can mark. Hyde. The power. Look, well drilled. Woodland has marked in front of goal. Knew the tackle was coming.
Oh, you've got to be quicker than that.
Almost an accidental intercept. It's a hot footy. Good handball. Cuthbertson in the forward pocket. That's unusual. Out of the congestion. Rankin. No easy exit. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Big clearance to win here. Phillips going at her first, and she's got it.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and she's certainly one of those.
The power with a bit of breathing space now. Christensen palmed it down beautifully. Gehring takes them on. Going for territory. Uses the body well.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far. This would be valuable.
Drop punt, and she has put it away.
Terrific goal there. She's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
The margin's back to just a point. Important clearance here. Crockett grills. It's a tough game. Maloney gives some ground with the handball. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Featherston, delightfully done. Bowen. Good penetration on the kick. That's an impressive mark.
She's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
In she goes, must goal. Oh, she misses. Can you believe it?
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Danger here. The power have been caught on the hop. Catch me if you can, she says. It's there.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them too much space.
The Cats buy a goal. Levicki wins the hit out. Maloney. It's one for the high flyers. Woodland, and we'll have a throw in.
Down at ground level, half.
It's not pretty at the moment, but you can hear the body-on-body contact down here. They are hitting in hard.
Levicki punches it out of the ruck. Emerson, she's besieged. McDonald, Rankin, bit of a panicked handball. Woodland with a chance now. That's an ugly kick. It'll be lucky to score.
Lost her radar there.
Takes the logical option. Johnson running in support. Rankin. The Cats might be in a spot of bother.
You don't see that every day.
McDonald to bring it back in. Ewings leads her opponent. She's got it.
Valuable when your midfielders pick the right moment to go forward and kick a goal.
Who would know who's going to win this? Christensen showing her skills. Maloney read it best. She's under close attention. McDonald, Bowen. Sets a task for the forwards. That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real go. It's been a quality contest. What's happening down there, Half?
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement now.
Thanks for those observations, Half, as we get back underway. Great ruck work. Maloney. How will the umpires... see the... This. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Christensen palmed it down beautifully. Johnson spills out in the tackle.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Turns it over in the middle. Slick hands. Prasparkas. This will give them the lead. Has she got it?
A real opportunist goal there. She doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
Away we go once more. Levicki palmed it down beautifully. Phillips puts her head over it. She ran into a brick wall. Johnson runs onto it. McDonald. Can she make them pay for that loose handball? She can put them in front. Sadly, she's astray.
The Cats can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
That's disappointing play. Knew where the help was. Phillips. Houghton. She can put them in front, and she does.
She's a terrific asset with her pace and skills, and that was another example.
The power with the inside running again. Rucks go at it. Johnson in the middle. That's not like her. Good use of hands. They've given it back. She stopped in her tracks.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
She must have heard footsteps. They'll be sore in the morning. They might be caught out on the turnover. She'll certainly feel that one. Johnson gathers. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Second effort. Needed. Parry. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Foley couldn't quite. She's... missed!
The Power have got to make sure they keep taking the game on. Going too defensive too early would play into the opposition's hands.
Fuller runs onto it. Desperate defence.
Caught and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
That sloppy play and it could come back to bite them.
Every bit counts, I guess.
Did they practice that play at training during the week? Emerson with an opportunity now. She's missed!
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
Foley to bring it in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. Bowen. Dunn runs onto it. Throws it on the boot. Tahoe. She's got support. Hyde. They've got time to put the kettle on. Woodland can go back and put them in front. Maybe she could have gone herself. Morrison. Is calm in a... crisis. Terrific forward pressure.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Can they find a late goal? Houghton. Oh, good tackle. Had some assistance. That was a poor hand pass. Rankin feeling the heat. Woodland will take some stopping. Phillips puts a teammate under the pump and they see it out. Tahoe has rucked tirelessly. She's wrapped up. The Cats trying desperately to hang on. Punched clear. Phillips with half a chance. The team physios will be working overtime. Can they orchestrate a match-winning goal here? Tahoe palmed it down beautifully. O'Day by hand. Rankin mops that one up. She'll be sore tomorrow. Emerson can take some time and find the right option. This is great pressure footy. The umpire calls for it as the final siren approaches. Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day. Thanks so much for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.